Hello guys, how are you all doing? Let me know in the chat if you can see me, if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you can see and hear me. I see Sahid, I see Victorine, I see Selassie, I see Adisa, I see Abdullah, I see Andrew, I see Apel, I see Nana Kwabe, Lompardi, Ado Smith. Let me know in the chat if you can see me, if you can hear me okay. Let me know. I see Zoe. Zoe, how are you doing? We need to talk after the session. Let's talk. Zoe, let's talk after the session. Let me know if you can see me and you can hear me okay. Nana Kwame on TikTok says that it's clear. Good. This is clear here. Let me know those on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know if it's clear. I see Kwabena coming on. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me okay. Those on TikTok says that it's clear. Okay. Hope I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're also doing good. Abdullah on YouTube says that you can see me and hear me clearly. Okay. Zoe says that I hear you and I can hear and see you clearly. Good. Okay, so looks like everything is good on all the platforms. TikTok is good, Facebook is good, YouTube is good. That is great to know. And I hope all of you are doing great. So let me know where you are connecting from. Let me know where you are connecting from. Let me know where you are connecting from. And as you let me know, share the link with your friends. Invite them. Let them join us. Let them join us. I see Douglas joining now. Let me know where you are connecting from. And if it's your first time joining us, let us know. If it's your first time joining us on our live session, let us know. Bidemi is on. He says it's clear and loud. Good evening, Bidemi. Douglas from Ghana. Okay. Kobna, I think so. I think so. Check the video. I think we talked about the deadline. It should be there. It should be there. Let me know where you are connecting from. If it's your first time joining us, let me know. Hello, Selassie. Hello, Selassie. How are you doing? Selassie, I saw some of your wonderful decorations all over the country, Ghana. I saw them. They were great. Congratulations. Congratulations. If you are in Ghana, check Selassie's page and her decorations. Check them. If you need her services, contact her. I think she's doing fantastic over there. So those of you in Ghana, check her out. I'm sure if even you are in Nigeria or somewhere and you need her service, she will be willing to come and provide you the service as long as you are going to pay for it. Selassie, am I lying? Once they will offer the payment, it doesn't matter where the person is. Yeah, so guys, check it out. She's doing some fantastic decorations and event planning. So this is just a support for one of us. For one of us. Yeah. Yeah, she says she's available any location. Any location, she's available. Good to know. Good to know. It's available any location. Good. Okay, guys, so a lot is going on. A lot is going on, especially on this side of the world. A lot is going on. You know, our incoming president is putting his executive position in order, appointing some people that creating a whole lot of what is the appropriate word, like a lot of controversies. Maybe that's the best word. A lot of controversies, but he is picking the people he wants to work with, and some of them are hardliners, people who really will do anything. So this is just to remind you that if you are thinking of coming to the US, you need to make sure that your stuff is tight. Your stuff is tight. Yeah. So when I was looking at Selassie's business and all those things, I'm like, Selassie, you can use your business to enhance your coming to the US. Have you thought about that? Selassie, think about it. It looks like you have a good business going on in Ghana. So think about it. I think it will be a good way, to get your stuff in place so you can come. Just putting it out there for you. I'm not saying that you need to, but it is something you need to think about. Yeah, it's something you need to think about. I hope you have registered the business. If it is registered, you have a business account open for it, and you are running it. The monies that are coming from those events planning, they are not going into your pocket directly. You put them in your business account before you use it for anything. That's how you run a business account. So think about it. If you are not doing it, start doing it. Start doing it, because if you are doing events for Bank of Ghana and other companies, that's a good reference in itself. So think about it. Think about it. Okay, Selassie, I hear you. We will talk. We have to talk. Yeah, we have to talk. I think there are some good opportunities there that you need to take advantage of. So we'll talk. Yeah. Selassie, Bidemi want you to come to Nigeria, so he will give you some job there. So think about that. Bidemi has a lot of connections in Nigeria, I'm sure. So yeah, maybe it will be your next branch or something. Okay, good. You have a business account, registered everything. That's good. That's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. Yeah. Okay, guys. So today, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Let's talk about it. I see Mohammed Awa. I see Lillian. Let's know where you are connecting from. I see Obahima Lati. That is my junior wife. My junior wife is on. Obahima Lati. That's my junior wife. My younger brother's wife is on. Lati, how are you doing? The name is, what about me dealing with a registered business such as pasta, noodles, vegetable oil, etc., which prompted me to pursue my career at the UNIT? You need to register the business. If you deal in those stuff like you buy and sell, or I don't know if you produce it. If you buy and sell, it's a sales company. It's a retail company. So you need to register it as such, and make sure that you open a business account for it, so that if even it is 10 naira, you put it in the business account before you use it for any other thing. That's how you run your business account, that people see it's okay, it's generating income. The business is not only in name, but it's operating. You get it? So you need to operate the account. It's the account that is going to show the evidence of the running of the business. If you have a registered business, you have a registered account, but nothing happens in the account, then it only exists in name, and you cannot use that as evidence of a business person. So make sure that you run the business, you run the account. If even technically you are not making money from your business, but you have other source of income, you can run those monies through the business account. You get it? So it can be every other day or every day you put something in. When you put that thing in, the following day you can go and take half of it, use it for what you are using it for. The next day you put something in it, you take it. So that is, it comes in and it goes out. Comes in and goes out. But you always leave a little bit there to show that you are saving some of the money in the account. That's how you run the account. Don't never be tempted to go and take a loan and come and dump them in the account and then take a statement and go and use it for applying for a visa. You won't get the visa. You won't get the visa. Just so you know that. Just so you know that. It just shows that you open the account for visa. The people there, they know what people do when it comes to these things. So you need to be smart and be able to run it very well. Very well. Okay. Mohammed, we are doing well. We are doing well. Yeah, we are hanging in there. You're hanging in there. Especially when you are here and you are planning a funeral in Ghana. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. It's been stressful, but it shall be well. It shall be well. Yeah, it shall be well. Okay, so the business is already registered. Good. Run the business then. Run it. Run it. You need to run the business to make it relevant for people to see or to have the evidence of an active business. It is very, very important that you do that. I see Nana Kwame. I see USA 2, 4, whatever. Okay. I see Don Salid. Let's know where you are connecting from. I see Eva Lai. See Bunny Hope. I see Ahmed. Let's know where you are connecting from. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Let's deal with it. Laurentia is here. Laurentia, you are welcome. You are welcome. If you have a question, put it in. Let's deal with it. Don, I hope you are good. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We are trying to answer questions. So if you have any question bothering your mind, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Truth has no answer. Really? Okay. I see Nels. I see Letitia Jones. I see Dan Gata. Let us know where you're connecting from, and if you are on TikTok, just give me a like. Let me know you are there. Laurentia, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope everything you went to do was successful. Okay, Bidemi, that is good. That is good if it's already showing on Google. That is good. But the business must be alive. It must be active. If it's just showing on Google and it's not active, it won't work for your good. Because when you go to the embassy and you want to prove to them that, oh, you have a business, you need to show them. You are not going to tell them, oh, you guys go and search on Google, you will see my business. You need to show them documentation, the registration, your bank account that is active. There's money in there. Money is operational. Those kind of things, Yeah, so it is good that it's showing on Google. What that one does for you is if somebody needs your services or needs your product, it is easy for them to find you online so that they can contact you for delivery or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Simon Miller. I'm from Ghana. I have a conference in the United States of America 2025. I have my invitation letter. Please, what other documents do I need? Please. So your invitation letter is great. What kind of conference is it? With your invitation letter, you should start working on your visa. But you will need financial proof. You need to prove to them that you have money, enough money to support yourself during the duration of the conference and any other days ahead. You see, the tricky part of conference is that most conferences are like 3 days, 4 days, maximum 2 weeks or 1 week. It's mostly conferences. We don't have conferences that goes for a month or something. So the question is, if you are going to the embassy for them to give you a visa for a conference, are you trying to tell the embassy that you are going to spend thousands of dollars to come to the US for 3 days conference and then return back to your home country? It's not realistic. Common sense will tell you that that is not realistic. So what you need to do is to add other things to the conference so that you are not only going for 3 days and come back, but then after the 3 days or as part of the 3 days, you have planned a whole itinerary for maybe 20 days or even 10 days or even 30 days. You get it? So you plan a visit to the US. As part of your visit, there is a 3 days conference, which is the main reason you are going to the US. But you will also visit US. You are not just going for the conference and leave. You will take advantage of the conference to also explore the beauty and the opportunities in the United States. You see, so it depends on the kind of conference you are coming. That can even inform you the kind of visitation or itinerary to create for your coming. But if you are going to tell the embassy that you are only coming for 3 days and then return to your home country, it is possible you might not get the visa. It's also possible. I mean, I'm not saying you will not get it, but I'm saying that if I'm the consulate or the consular, it will be a bit suspicious to me that you are going to spend at least $5,000 just to come to US for 3 days and return. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. You get it? Even government officials who come for government business and other things, they don't even do that. They come do the government business, do other things. They who have the resources, they even don't do that. So you need to think about it very well. So it is good you've gotten your invitation letter from the organizers. Use that invitation letter or the details of the conference to couch out an itinerary for possibly between 10 and 20 days. You get it? So that will put you in a good position to get the visa. Simon, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me know. Okay. Bidemi says they're always active, but don't forget that I'm using my guardian's proof of funds to study in the US. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't have to be yours. What I'm saying is if you want to use your own stuff, then that is a good way of doing it. But if somebody is sponsoring you, then you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. Yeah. Laurentia says that you are blessed, Simon. God help you through smoothly. Yeah, good. I like that. I like that. I see Elizabeth joining us. Lizzie, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Simon, go and watch the video I've made on conferences. I've given some tips and tricks over there. So watch it. It will help you. It will give you more idea on what to do. I even showed you how to go about it. It was a whole tutorial. So go and watch it. It's very, very important. It will help you. It will help you. Okay. Any other question? I see a question here. Bonaventure, can you interview me, sir, please? My interview F1 is just next week. I will say that watch the videos on interview. I have several videos on how to prepare for your interview for F1 visa. Watch the videos, and then when you have watched the videos and you still need some tips, we can arrange that. We can do that. But first, make sure you watch the videos, because I've done sample questions and questions that they will ask you and how to approach them and answer them. So make sure that you take a look at them and then let me know. Take a look at those videos. They will really help you. If after looking at them and watching them, you still need something else, I'll be ready to just give you some pointers. But you first of all have to go and watch those videos, because I spend time to make them so that it will prepare you. Okay, good. Okay, so Don is saying, what is the difference between MasterCard and Visa card? And also, if you finish doing your public account course, what is the benefits you are going to get if you get work doing outside there, and you going get work without struggle? I don't understand the second part of your question, but the difference between MasterCard and Visa card is the name. One is a MasterCard, one is a Visa card. The company, MasterCard, the company that does that card. And then Visa is the company that does the Visa card. But they are all bank cards. Depending on your location, you can have a credit card and a debit card. In most foreign countries or African countries, most of the time, they are debit cards, which means that the card is attached to your bank account. You get it? The card is attached to your bank account. So once you use it, they take the money. They take the money immediately you use the card. So it's not postpaid. Let me use prepaid. You pay before you get the service or you get the product. So they take it straight from your account immediately you use the card. But if it is Visa, the Visa company advances you money to use, and then you pay later. You get it? So most of our cards we use here are Visa credit cards. So the money is there, you use it, and then you pay it. So you may personally not have money, but the Visa company will give you, or the credit card company will give you some money to use. And then at the end of the month, you pay. You get it? But the name MasterCard and Visa card are just the names of the companies that provide those services. So you see that MasterCard, their logo is 2 circles, red and I think yellow. And then Visa is just Visa, white written on the card. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me know. And with the card, you can do international transaction. That's why I keep telling all of you, if you have in your mind that you want to travel one day, it doesn't matter where you want to travel to, you need to get a Visa card, a Visa bank card, or a MasterCard. That is going to help you to be able to do your online payments, because you have to. It's always good to make your own payments, because then it links to you. Don't call somebody and say, can you pay this amount for me? It doesn't look good, because you are trying to tell them you don't know anybody here. Meanwhile, somebody here is paying your money for you. You get it? It doesn't reflect well on you. So make sure you get a card and you do your own payments. So if you don't have one, get one. Go to the bank, go and open an account, and then apply for a Visa, international Visa card. Does that make sense? It's very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. Okay. Simon, 90% of everybody who want to come here is not planning to return. 90%, maybe 99%. But you are not going to go and tell them that, oh, I don't plan on coming back. If your application is not an immigrant visa, but it is non-immigrant, then you have to let them know that you will come back. As to whether you will come or not, that is none of my business. But to get the visa, you need to convince them that you will come back after your time over there. After the conference, you are coming back. And you need to prove to them why or what reason show that you will come back. There must be ties back here that's going to pull you back. Even though they know it might not be possible or it might not be true, but you need to let them know that because of this and that, when I'm done with my conference and done with my visitations, I will come back. You get it? So that is it. Whether you are going to come back or not, that is none of my business. But you need to prove that you will come back, because it's a temporary visa. It's a temporary visa. Does that make sense, Simon? Does that make sense? Bidemi, you can carry all documents that you want to go with, but the fact is, the person will not look at it. The person will not look at it. The papers that you take with you, the chances are that the person will not take a look at any one of them. The person even might not even look at your face while you are standing there, because the person has about 2 or 3 minutes to finish with you. So as you are talking, the person is typing on the computer, trying to take a decision in the moment. So you have 2 minutes to convince the person that you deserve the visa. 2 minutes. So don't go and stand there and be doing go straight to the point, because the person has majority of your information in front of him or her. Based on your DS-160 that you filled out, those information they need to check, backgrounds they need to do, and all background checks they need to do, they've done them. So they have the information there, and they are looking at it. So the person will ask you a question based on what they are looking on the screen. And it is up to you to convince them that, yes, you qualify for the visa, and so they should give it to you. You have 2 minutes to do that. If you mess it up, And then maybe just by luck, you get it or you don't get it. So that is it. You can take all documents. It's always good to carry those documents with you. You never know. You never know. Maybe they will ask you to produce some of the documents, and then you have it, then you can produce it. Okay. Bidemi, I told you to go and watch the interview videos. Do that before you come for any tip. Abdullah says, Rev, please, F1 and conference visa, which has the highest level of approval. They are both non-immigrant visa, but you see, F1 is for school. So if you apply to a school and you get admission and you are able to prove all that you need to prove, and they are genuine and sincere and convincing, most of the time you get admission, you get the approval for school. Because conferences are mostly a few days program, you need to be there to be able to get it. That's why in my videos on conferences, I showed you the tricks. That you just don't say you are going for a conference. Depending on the conference that you are attending, if it's a conference that involves research work and academics and those things, make sure you present a paper to the conference. Send a paper to the conference ahead of time, telling them that this is something that you have done and you'll be happy to give a speech or talk about it. If the organizers look at your paper and it's convincing and they say, oh yes, we will give you the opportunity to talk about your paper, that adds to the credibility of you. So you are not just going to the conference, but you are going there to present a paper. You get it? That gives you an advantage at the embassy than just, oh, I'm going for 3 days conference. So I will say that, Abdullah, I will say that F1 visas are more likely to be approved than a conference. That is a skeleton. When I say skeleton conference, you mean what? You know what I'm saying. A conference that you are not relevant in. And you see, the interesting thing is most of these conferences, they have an online version where you can join the conference online. So if it is 3 days, why should they let you travel to the US for that conference when you can join online in the comfort of your home and not spend $1? That's where the tricky part is. Convincing them that they should let you travel to the US in person for the conference. Because of COVID, now almost every conference has an online component. So the difficult part now is to convince them that they must allow you to come to the conference in person. That's why I gave those tricks in that session. And I showed you how to even write papers on or to conferences so that it will increase your credibility and the opportunity to get your visa. So check those videos out. They will help you. They will help you. Abdullah, is that clear? Is the answer good enough? Don says that, okay, I understand it, but the MasterCard, can you use it to buy any product online or use to upgrade your iCloud or buy more of iCloud to get space? Of course, if the MasterCard is international MasterCard, you can. If the Visa card is international Visa card, you can. Once it is international, you can use it for online transactions, for anything. You can, yeah. Okay, Simon says that I'm happy for your response. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Okay. If you finish public account outside, what is the chances that you are going to get work from the course you did? That is the public account. When you say public account, what does that mean? Is it accounting? Public accounting course or what? What is public account? When you say public account, what do you mean? Is it like accounting, public accounting, or public administration, something like that? If you did that, depending on whether it is a certificate course or it's a degree course, you get it. If it is a certificate course, that certification you may be able to get a job. But here in the US here, almost every job that you apply for, depending on what the job is, you need to be certified to do it. So for instance, if you decide to look for a job here in accounting firm, you have to show your certification. You have to show that you are certified to be an accountant. If you are applying from outside the US, you may need to have something like ACCA that is recognized all over the world for them to know, okay, this person is certified to work anywhere in the world. You get it? And then when you come in, they will most likely also want you to get certified here as a certified public accountant. You get it? So if you do public accounting in your country and it's not recognized here, it's going to be difficult for you to get a job here in that area. But let's say you did a bachelor's degree in accounting. Then that one, because it's a bachelor's degree, you can decide to come to the US to do your master's in accounting. I hope that makes sense. So if you just say you finish public account, what are your chances of getting job? It depends what that public account is. If it is not acceptable here, then you can't use it here. In the US, everything you need to be certified to do it, especially when it's an area that is professional. Yeah. Don't get the job first, then think about your salary or the benefits. The first question you should ask yourself is, can I get a job with what I have in my hand? You get it? Here we pay based on several things. In fact, in America, there is a minimum wage. You cannot be paid less than that amount. You get it? So if nothing at all, you get the minimum wage. But every area and how much they pay them, your qualification, your professionalism, your experience, all those things will determine how much you are going to make. Okay. Okay, Marufu. WhatsApp me. Send me a WhatsApp. See, my WhatsApp number is on the page. Send me a WhatsApp and let me know in the WhatsApp text that this is Marufu who want a consultation. Don't call. Send a WhatsApp. If you call, I won't pick it. So send a WhatsApp message, or you can record your voice and send it. And then we can arrange that. Okay. Okay, I see your stage and be me. But I don't mind doing a pre-interview session with you, but you have to prove to me that you have watched the videos, because I will ask you what you saw in the video. So don't just say, I've watched most of the video. You need to prove to me you watched the videos before I'll do the interview with you. Okay. There is no minimum number of ties you need to show. You just have to show that there is something back home that for which reason you will return. There is no rule around it. There are no rules that you have to be able to give this number of things. No, it just have to be convincing. It just have to be reasonable. I think the word is reasonable. It has to be reasonable, because they know that most of the things that you are mentioning, you can ignore it and stay in the US. They know that, but you just have to be reasonable. Okay, Abdullah says he's clear with it. Okay, done. Public accounting. So yeah, that's the answer I gave you. So look at that. Okay, I'm holding degrees in accounting. Yes, I want to do. Yeah, so you've not done ACCA. What you can do is try to get a school. Try to enter into school. I think with you should be able, if you do evaluation on it, it will bring your third class up a little bit, maybe second class lower or something. You should get a school. You should get a school to come and do your masters in accounting or finance. Yeah. But if you are trying to get an accounting job here with your accounting degree from your country, that's going to be difficult for you, because we have all the professional accountants here already. We have them here. We don't need any other accountant from outside the country to come and do accounting here. We don't. Yeah, so you only get a job when we don't have anybody to do that job, or we don't have enough people to do that job. That's when the company can hire you to come in, because the company need to prove to the government that there is nobody here to do that job, or we don't have enough people to do that job before they will allow the company to hire you. Get it? So your best shot is to come to school, come and do your masters in accounting or finance or something else, and then use that as the opportunity to stay. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I see David has joined us. I see Pat also joining us. Patty. Okay, good. Any other question? Those on TikTok, give me a like. Let me know you are there. If you have a question, put it in the chat. Let's do it. Okay. Give me a like. Give me a flower. Give me a diamond. Let me know you are there. Don, you are welcome. Any other question? So for instance, if your business, the business you are running, is connected to the school you are attending, or the program you are coming to do. Let's say you are into sales or marketing, and then you decide, or you have your own business, so you need to run it, and then you are coming to do business administration or masters in business administration marketing. Then you can tell the visa officer that because of this business, that's why I'm going to do this program in the university, because I want to get the requisite skills and knowledge. And because the United States has some of the best tools and technology in this area of profession, I believe that if I get the opportunity to come and study in the US, it will help me to be able to run my business effectively when I'm done and I return to my country. Those skills, the knowledge, the technology that I'll be exposed to is going to help me to run my business effectively and profitably back in my country. That's how you can approach it. So you link it to your business, that is what is pushing you to go and get more knowledge on how to run a business successfully. Yeah, so you can approach it from that angle. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Melina, how can someone apply for a nursing program? There are several ways. It's applying to a school to do nursing, but you must have the prerequisite. If you are coming to do a master's program in nursing, you should have a background in science. You should have a background in science. Or maybe you already have a bachelor's in nursing. If you have a bachelor's degree in nursing, you can apply to come and do a master's in nursing. Or you have a different degree, but it's science-based, because you need the science foundation for the nursing program. So once you have that kind of qualification, you can apply. You can apply. There are bachelor's program in nursing, which that one you need a high school certificate to do, or diploma, whatever it is. But whatever you are going to use must be an education that have spanned at least 3 years of study. 3 years of study. 3 years of study to be able to enter. So you can apply for nursing program. Are you trying to get into a master's program or a bachelor's degree program? Which one? Okay. Any other question? I hope the answers make sense. I hope they make sense. Let me know in the chat. Give me a like if they make sense. Give me a like. Give me a like. Give me a like. I see Isaac joining us. Okay, I graduated with a second class lower in genetics and biotechnology. That is good. You can use that to apply. Melina, you can use that to apply. So look into that. School will be a very good shot for you. You can use that to apply to do nursing. You can use it. You can use it, Melina. You can use it. You have science background, so you can use it. Yeah, Bidemi. So just couch your answers around it. One thing you don't have to do when you are going for a visa interview is to chew or memorize answers. No, don't do that. Don't memorize answers. Let your answers be conversational, real life speaking. Because the people you are talking to, they've seen everything. They know it all. They've seen everything. So talk to them like normal human beings. Don't memorize the answers and go and try to pour it to them. No, they will read through it. They can see through it. And they will deny you. So it won't be that you didn't answer the question well. But you answered the question based on memorized answer. So you have to add the human touch to it. If I'm talking with you and I ask you a question, you answer it like human beings answer question. Not to memorize something and pour. When you do that, at times the question even doesn't relate to what you have memorized. But because you've memorized that and you know if they ask, okay, Thais, say this, then you go and say it and then it bounces back. So don't do that. Don't do that. You are welcome, Elena. Florence says that, can I study nursing in community college with high school diploma without science background? You can. What will happen is that you have to do the prerequisites. So when you are going to a community college, they will do, I think, it's 1 year fundamentals that you have to go and do. You have to do your maths, science. There are some fundamentals that they will need you to do. So of course, if you want to go through the community college route, they will let you do that. You do the fundamentals before you go into the main nursing program. So you need to consider that too before you apply. So just make sure that your high school diploma is good. If it's good, yeah, I mean they should accept you into the program. But it is not a direct nursing program. It is the fundamental. You are going to do the prerequisites, then you move into it. So I think you do the fundamentals 1 year or 2 years. Then you move into the main program, which is, I think, 3 years or something. So instead of going to do 3-year program, yours may end up becoming 4 years or 5 years. Florence, does that make sense? Good. Yeah, so look at it in that way. If you want to go the community college route, that's how it's going to happen, especially if you are going to do nursing. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? I want to come using a J1, so I'm looking for a program that will be easy for me to be accepted. Okay, check the video on J1 visas. I think I showed where you can find programs that will help you easily come in. Check that video. I'm not sure if it's on TikTok, because TikTok, when we do the session, they don't publish it. So it will either be on Facebook or YouTube. So check that out. It will help you. We've done a whole session on J1 visas. Kwabena, you can do that, but it is not advisable to do that directly. If you apply directly from education to public health, the embassy might not give you the visa. They might not give you the visa because that will be a complete turnaround. But what you can do is you can apply for your education. When you come into the system, then you can change it. You can change it because it's a whole shift. It's a whole shift. And one thing that the embassy will be suspicious of, why is he doing this? Why? And yeah, so get into your program. When you come, you can switch the program. When you say guarantee you a chance, what do you mean? Is it from education to public health? Of course, all you have to do is they will let you do fundamentals. There are fundamentals that you need to go and do to get the base. Unless, of course, your program you did in college was science-based. Maybe you were a science teacher. Then it means you already have the foundation. You get it? So that's how it works. They will look at all those things. But there are several ways of transitioning. The important thing is getting into the system. Once you get in, you should be able to do what you want to do. Bidemi, unfortunately, I don't work at the embassy. So I won't be able to do that. What can really lead to visa denial for a study program? Several things. Merlin, several things can result in visa denial when it comes to F1 visa. If you are not able to convince the embassy that you have enough funds to take care of your education, that is a major thing. Or if the source of the income is suspicious, or the information you are providing on your application raises red flags, it can cause you to be denied. If the program that you are saying you are coming to do doesn't match your background, it can also lead to that. So there are several things. If you are not able to prove to them that after the school, after finishing your studies, you will come back to your country, it can also lead to visa denial. So those are some of the things. There are several of them. It depends on the person interviewing you. That person has the discretion to give you the visa or not. You may have everything perfect, but the person will still deny you. It doesn't matter. But at least get your stuff right so that you limit the chances of being denied. Because visa approval is by chance. You get it? It's by chance. The fact that you have applied doesn't mean that they should give you the visa. The person sitting there in front of you has the right to give you or not to give you. And you can't question the person. But you need to eliminate all possible doubt from the person's mind to refuse you. I hope that makes sense. Melina, I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Florence says that can my F2 dependent study or work in the US? Your dependents, there are two types of dependents, your spouse and your children. Your children can study, but your spouse cannot work. You get it? Your children can study, but your spouse cannot work. because they are dependent. They depend on you. So you are the one who have to take care of them. That's why you need to show to the embassy that I have enough funds to take care of myself and my dependents. If you are not able to do that, then they are not going to give you the visa. You get it? So it is very, very important that you take note of that. And so when you are showing your funds, proof of funds, and you are coming with your dependents, your proof of funds must reflect extra money that will take care of your dependents. That's how they are going to give it to you. Otherwise, they won't give you the visa. Otherwise, they won't give you the visa. But you see, there are ways. There are ways to go around this, which I can't talk about here. But if you are in the system, you are studying, there are ways your spouse can also do something. You get it? Yeah. Those are things that I can't discuss here, but it is possible. Florence say, approximately how much more or less should I have? It depends. Mostly they say that for children, it should be additional $2,000 per child. And I think your spouse is $3,000 or $4,000 per spouse. You need to calculate the amount. That is one of the main reasons that they deny people visas, but they don't realize it. Because when you are filling the application, they ask you, are you going to travel with your dependents? And then you said yes. But when you were showing your proof of funds, you only showed proof of funds for your studies. For your studies. That will cover you and your studies and your living expenses. You didn't factor in your dependents. And when you get there, if the person is nice, the person may ask you, so how are you going to take care of your dependents? You didn't show it here. But some don't care. They won't ask you. They will just deny you and say, this time, we can't give you the visa. So you need to factor all those things into it. So if your study, your tuition fee, and your living expenses, everything comes to $40,000. Add additional $10,000 to cover your dependents, so that they see you have considered them beyond even what is expected. It doesn't mean that number or the amount on the proof of funds, they are going to take that money. No, that's not how it works. It's just verification. You are telling the US government that in case something happens, I will have the ability to take care of everyone. Because in most cases, the university is going to go into agreement with you how you will pay your fees. Because as a student, by law, you are entitled to 20 hours a week of work, steady work. So you can work 20 hours a week and get money for yourself. You can use some of that money to take care of your fees and others. It depends on you. If you are smart, you can do greater things. I have guys here who are doing wonderful things. They are doing wonderful things. Money is not a problem. You get it? So it depends how smart you are and how well you play your game. There are certain things that I can't really talk about because Facebook will sanction. So there are things I can't say. Last time I said some and my page was limited. They nearly shut my page down. So that's why most people who talk about traveling, there are things they won't tell you. the thing is, I will tell you. I tell you more. I give you all the fact, but most of the people won't tell you. If you want to know more about it, you have to pay them. You get it? But I understand them why they do that. I understand. And I'm not going to say why, but I understand. So take the information I'm giving you here. Take it very seriously. Okay. Yeah, so Florence, do that. Yeah, you can WhatsApp me. You can WhatsApp me, and then I can answer some of your questions. But when you WhatsApp, because I receive a lot of WhatsApp messages, I answer them as they come. So if you send a WhatsApp message and I don't respond immediately, it doesn't mean I haven't seen it. It means that I'm taking care of other people who are before you. So just have patience. Don't be sending me text. I've sent you a message, you are not responding. If you do that, I won't even respond again. When you send a message, relax. I will take care of it. If after 3 days I've not responded, then you can send a reminder. You get it? But I'll respond to it. And don't call me. You can record your voice and send, but don't call, because I don't pick calls. Okay. On my DS-160 form, I stated that I work for my former employer from to 2010, and immediately after I started my own business on with all cases verified. Sir. Okay, I hear you. Rashan, I'm doing great. You? Wonderful. Florence says I'm patient. Wonderful. I like that. I like people who are patient. I like people who are patient. Yeah. Any more question? I see Farouk Bossman. Just join us. You are welcome. Those on TikTok, give me a like, give me a like, give me a like, give me a glitter, give me a diamond. Let me see you are there. Give me a like, give me a like. Florence, CR7. Nana Ekuya. Is it the Nana Ekuya I know? Is it the Nana Ekuya I know? Any more question? Give me a like. If so far so good, give me a like. 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 Okay. Looks like we don't have any more questions. There are a lot of resources on the pages and the website. Check them out. There are a lot of them. Nekuya says that I know you, but I don't think you know me. Really? How? How so? How so? So let me just put this in. Because I'll be coming to Ghana in February. I'm coming to bury my dad in February. The date is actually March, but I'll come early in February. So I want to do something. I want to do an event in a school for students. So if you are out there and you are a teacher, or you are a teacher at a secondary school or something, or you can put together an event for me to come and talk about opportunities and how to help people to come to the US. WhatsApp me. Let's discuss that. Because I just don't want to come and leave without giving something to society. So I want to do something to help, especially students, because many people go through school without having at the back of their mind what they want to do in future. And then when they are done, all of a sudden they realize, oh, I think I want to go and study in America or somewhere else. And then they realize that they don't have what it takes because they didn't plan. So I want to help students like that. So if you are in a secondary school, you're a teacher there, or you can put together an event to bring students together, let me know. Let's plan something. Let's plan something. I see Nest Trebu. Wow, okay. You are welcome. Let us know where you are. Okay, and Auntie Maggie Mantolivet. Oh, really? Then I may know you. Anyway, you are welcome. You are welcome, Nestribu. Okay. From Cameroon, you are welcome. I hope you benefit. I know you just came in. We've talked about a lot of stuff. A lot of questions have been asked and has been answered. So I'm sure that the resources on the platform will help you. After the session, this video will be available on Facebook and YouTube. TikTok will not put it on, but you can check it on YouTube or Facebook so that you get what the questions that were asked, and I'm sure it will help you. I'm sure it will help you. Kobna, is it a secondary school or what? It doesn't matter if it is Episcopal. It doesn't matter. Once there are students there who has a future, we can help them. We can help them. Yeah, we can help them. Yeah, Pinnacle, what do you think? I think junior high too, we can help them. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe we can do something for them. I don't know yet, but it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. So if there are no more questions, then maybe we can end it here. But if you have a question, ask. I'm here to answer your questions. Ask. I'm here to answer your questions. Any question bothering your mind, you want to find out something about traveling outside your country. You want to come to the United States of America, but you have a question. Yeah, Kobina SHS is great. Let's do something. Let's do something for them. That's if you can bring them together. If you can bring the students together, we can do something for them. It will help them prepare. To help them prepare. Yeah, let's do something. Yeah, Pinnacle, we can. Florence says that I have been approved for a seasonal job, but I don't want to come back. Okay, I understand. Me too, I won't come. I won't come back. But the thing is, you need to do your homework well. It's not just thinking that you will not come back. Now the immigration system is going to be tight. Of course, we need people for seasonal jobs. It's the backbone of the economy here. So we need people. You get it? We need people. So you need to do your homework well, such that when the season is over, the company will retain you to keep working for them. So think about it that way. Think about it that way. Nanekwe, what do you mean? How do we go about it? What is about it? My daughter is in SHS2 and I wanted to further education after SHS. That is good. That is a good plan. That is a good plan for such a person who is in SHS2. There are things that she needs to do. She needs to make sure that she now spend the rest of the year. She is left with 1 year. That 1 year she need to focus and score good grades. Good grades. That's going to help her to get school. Once her grades are good, that is not a problem. The rest is a given. Hopefully, when I come to Ghana, I'll get the opportunity to meet her and talk to her. And if we put together a program, make sure that you bring her to the program. So make sure you stay connected. If you are not following the page, make sure you do that. So that when we are updating or putting information there, you know where and when we'll have the events in Ghana. So do that. Because if she is in SHS2, the opportunity is brighter for her. So let her know you have this plan for her. She has to do her part by studying, and then everything will be good. I have a BNS nursing under the Nurses Association, but they don't write UNCLES. Yeah, the UNCLES, you have to write it yourself. You have to do the UNCLES yourself, NUCLES or whatever. You have to do it yourself. There is a way of doing it. You can do it before coming, or you can come and you can enter into a master's program, master's in nursing here, MNS. And then while you are in the program, you write your NUCLES. Because if you have to practice nursing, you will need that to do it. Most of the universities will even help you write the NUCLES. Because we need the nurses. We need the nurses. You get it? So when you come into a nursing program, we won't let you go. We will find a way to keep you. And so most of the universities have a program in place where they use to help students write the NUCLES and pass. So try to enter into a master's program, and that is going to help you to solidify your stay in the United States. NESBU, NESTREBU. Do that. Do that. I'm sure that you'll be able to get admission and come if you do your things well. Once you come in, the rest is a given. The rest is a given. Yeah, you don't need the NUCLES to come to school. You need the NUCLES to practice. And to be able to practice, if you just want to get a job as a nurse, then there are things you need to do. There are certain qualifications you need to meet. For instance, before you can be hired from outside the US to come and practice nursing directly, you should have a bachelor's degree in nursing, which you do. You must have at least 2 years working experience in a tertiary hospital. Tertiary hospital, where you are involved in emergency care. You get it? These are the basics that you need to meet to be able to get a hospital to hire you to come and practice. And you must have your NUCLES. So if you are coming, you want to come and work, you need to write the exams before you start looking for a job. Some of them can hire you and let you come and then write it, but most of them will not. They want you to have your NUCLES before you come. So these two options, consider it and see which one will be good for you. Yeah, so without a NUCLES, you are come to school. Come to school. That will be my advice to you, but you don't have to take my advice. You don't have to take my advice, but That would be my advice. If you don't have the necklace and you are not ready to write it, then come to school. That will help you. Okay, Pinnacle says that my question is, do you travel immediately your visa is approved, or you can wait for some time? It depends. They will put it on your visa, the time you need to leave here and the time you need to return. You get it? You don't want to delay so much in your country. It can affect it. You get it? But you don't have to leave immediately. So check the date on a visa. They will tell you. They will tell you. And then make sure that you come. You come within the period. Bidemi says, only in Ghana. Yeah, for now, only in Ghana, unless, of course, you are willing to sponsor me to come to Nigeria to come and do it. I can come to Nigeria, but, it's not a familiar space for me, so it will take a while. If my people here who are in Nigeria can come together and then plan something, then we can think about it. But for now, it will be in Ghana. Yeah. So Olonka is in the house. Olonka, what happened? What happened? Olonka, as for Canada, you shouldn't have been denied. What happened? Yeah, I know you are sad, so that's okay. Olonka. But send me a text after. Let's talk about it. What happened? I would like to know. Because that one, it should have been, yeah. I don't know. I didn't know you were trying to go to Canada. These days, you don't communicate, so I don't know what is happening with you, man. I don't know what is happening with you, Olonka. Okay. So anyone who want to organize an event around traveling in Ghana, let me know. It could be between 26, 27, 28 February or first week in March, something like that. Or maybe third week in March or something. So let's talk about it, because when I come, I want to do something for people. I just don't want to come and then leave. So if you are a teacher or you are able to put together an event to bring people together so that I come and share stuff with them, let's talk. Okay. Yeah, Olonka, you didn't convince them that you will return. That is the problem. You see, that is the problem. Convincing them that you will return. And what were you going to do? Were you going for school or what? Those on TikTok, give me a like. Give me a like. If you're on TikTok, give me a like. Give me a glitter. Give me a diamond. I see Selassie has given me some diamonds. Thank you, Selassie. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. Give me a like. Give me a glitter. Those on TikTok, let me see you. I think Canada, they don't even, do they do interview? I don't think they do interview. I think you submit your documents and then they will decide. Yeah. Okay, Pinnacle, that can also be done. Yeah, that can also be done. That can also be done. Sunday says good morning. Hey, it's good. It's good afternoon here. Okay. Oh, longer for school. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. There might be something you didn't do on your form. I would like to look at it. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we've had a good time, enough time here. We've asked a lot of questions, we've answered a lot of questions. So if there is nothing more, there is nothing more. We'll call it an evening, we'll call it a night, we'll call it a morning in some places. In some places, and then don't hesitate. You can put your more questions under the video. You can ask your questions under the video. If you need to WhatsApp me, do so. Selassie, let us talk after. Let's talk after. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your night. I love you. When you are praying, remember me.